Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back again. So we're dropping the subframe today. We were supposed to do it last weekend, but it was my brother's birthday, so we just chilled out. So I got my boy Antoine coming over. Eric might come over, my other boy Joey maybe, to see what happens. But we're changing the oil pump today, guys. That's gonna be the main goal. Dropping the subframe, not taking the motor out, because for these cars, the subframe, you gotta lower it down or take it off, or take the motor out, and we decided to take it, the subframe off. So that's what we're doing, guys. So without further ado, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, show some love, and yeah, let's get into it. Stay tuned. So the car is obviously still down. Haven't touched it yet. So I'm gonna start raising it up, make sure everything is cleared out the way. Then I'm gonna start probably taking the wheels off, probably taking the suspension off as well, just for shits and giggles, because it'll be easier for me, I'm assuming. So once I lift the car up, I'm gonna see what's gonna be my way. So now I might have to maybe take down for my car itself, take the turbo section off, maybe the intake manifold, because I don't know if we could get everything from the bottom of the car, like the motor mount itself. So we're gonna figure that out once we get underneath. So once I lift the car up, get underneath, we're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna go from there, guys.
The fuck, ran away.
Damn. Watching Jackie Chan film.
A couple months ago.
You went away.
Oh. All right, guys, so Antoine made it. We in here. He was gonna show me a video of something putting a hot dog up somebody's ass, but he didn't find it, so.
Gay!
What are we doing now? We're setting this up right here to put on top of the motor. Then we actually decided to drop the subframe. So, he's drinking a Red Bull. He brought me one, so you already know what that means. We're gonna knock out after this in 5 hours. Probably gonna go to his house and sleep over. All right, guys, so we got it set up. Basically, we got the hooks on it. So if you guys wanna know, that's how you set it up right here, boom, with the hooks. Make sure everything is good to go. On my case, I had to take off the panel over here with the cover, because when we was going up, it was hitting it. So if you guys have this same setup with the NAT, you're probably gonna have that issue if you have the same intake manifold. So just take that off and it should raise right up. So right now we're gonna take out the radiator, the coolant, and prep everything to come off for the pulley, so that's everything basically will be out to good to go. Then we gotta drain the oil, and then from there start working more underneath the subframe. And yeah, that's where she at. So from what have we done so far, radiator came out, took the radiator out. We took the whole front pulley out. So pulley out, cam gear out, timing out, belt out, everything. So basically we're prepping everything from the bottom. Now Antoine, right now, we're taking the oil pan out from the bottom, one of the oil pans. Now we're debating, we're trying to see if we might be able to work with this, might not have to drop the subframe all the way. So it might be a good thing. So we raised the motor up a little bit with that, which is a good advantage. So right now, Antoine's, like I said, taking out the oil pan. We already drained the oil. So we're working on that right now. And then, yeah. So we use these and we raised it up so much enough to where it's kind of higher above. So, yeah. So there's two, in order to do that too, guys, I don't know, I told you guys, there's two motor mount hot on 19s. That's gonna be right here, right? Is it?
They're like here.
So it's gonna be right there, and there's one on the other side as well. So we took those out before we started raising the motor up. So you guys remember that, take those out first. So right now we're working on this, and we're seeing what we're doing and how far we could get away with not taking the subframe off if we don't have to, but if we do, we're ready for it. All right, guys, so far so good. We're taking the back part. There's two parts of the subframe. We're taking the back part out, and right now we're working just on the back part itself. So what's up, Sean? What up? My brother-in-law Sean came through. So right now Antoine's doing the oil pan. So there was this piece that was connected. So we took off the back part. So you got those 3 bolts. So everything is basically, whatever you see taken out. We also took off the lower control arm portion of it. So basically these two right here will be easier to pry it out. Now guys, you're definitely gonna need an alignment after this, just to let you guys know. This is where we at so far. It's been a mission, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Without dropping the full subframe itself, we dropped the partial one in the back, and we lowered down the other subframe too as well, guys. So you're definitely gonna need this sucker right here. to help lift the motor up a little bit more. So that's where we at right now. So right now we're about to put the oil pump on, put the seal on it, push it in, get the metal pan, hopefully seal it up, clean it up, and push it back in as well. And I'll show you guys, you know, from the bottom how that is pretty tricky. So it's not too bad, not too bad. What do you think, Antoine?
Good.
It's good.
We're getting there.
Adrian. But yeah, that's where we at, guys. So it's hot as fuck right now. Super hot. Welcome to Florida. So we're just trying to hurry up and rush this before we die in heat and shit. So we're just putting this back together and stuff, and hopefully oil pan, pump, everything else back on according to where we took off, because we took off a lot of stuff, guys. So yeah, so stay tuned, guys, and yeah, don't forget, it's hot. All right, Antoine put the oil pump off.
First year, I played in.
Oil pump on. Antoine put the oil pump on. Say, I can't even say oil pump on, whatever. And as I went to the store to get more RTV, then some oil, we're lining up the other pan to put it underneath. So far, guys, we didn't have to drop the full subframe, but we did have to lower it down a little bit while raising this up as well. So we're trying to put it back on from the bottom again to see, you know, make sure it doesn't get in our way or anything. Make sure everything is on good and dandy. You already know. Let's get it. So far, you know, we're doing good. So far, so good. So as you put on the, what's that called again? The bevel, not the bevel, the
upper oil pan.
I guess the upper oil pan. You gotta be careful not to touch the RTV on top. So it worked. So instead of taking the full subframe, we kind of dropped it a little bit. So just gotta be careful not to drop it all the way where it could just come down at you, you know? And right now we are putting the pan back on. Then we gotta put the small oil pan back on. And then put everything else the same way we took it off.
Yeah, these bolts are lined up now.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, once that goes up, that would be lined
But
up.
I'm still missing small screws.
Shouldn't. How many? Look, this one right here.
Okay.
All right.
Much.
Yes, sir. So that's where we at. Before you put the oil pan back on, obviously you want to clean it with a blade or, you know, anything that takes the material off the top with the old RTV. Then from there, silicone it, put everything back up together, the opposite way that you take it off, and then just go with the flow. And hopefully you don't break no bolts.
Yeah, shouldn't.
Let's get it. And it is hot like a mother outside. Florida, man, I'm telling you. Good old Florida. 1,000 degrees. But sometimes you gotta work under certain temperatures just to get this sucker running, right? So everything on, oil pump. Now just put everything back together, and it wasn't too bad. So we didn't really have to drop the full subframe, but most likely you're still gonna have to give yourself an alignment because you're taking off the lower control arms, which has to do with your alignment. So you're probably gonna have to bring it to the alignment spot. So just recommending. So yeah. I did have power steering issues when I put everything back together, but that was me. That was my fault. So I found the bolt. We found the issue yesterday. Start the car up. Everything was timed correctly. Everything was good to go. And yeah, did a good job. So far, so good. I do have to change the boost valve, the boost solenoid. I had ordered another one already, 3-port one. This, I guess, broke off. It's no big deal if it happens. So, which is over here. Just have to rewire it. Boom. So, guys, there you go. It is possible to change your oil pump underneath the car. For some reason, I could not find a video on how to do it. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't tricky. You, as a mechanic, I say your level of experience, I'll say roughly from 1 to 10 now, guys. 1 to 10. I'd say about a 6. You guys probably gonna need about 6 because it's gonna be a lot of bolts that's gonna be coming out. You gotta kind of remember all the bolts basically. So just remember, drop the subframe just a little bit. You gotta put the motor cherry picker on top, the one that I had to kind of lift up the motor just a little bit, the way we was doing it. And you have enough gap and space between to actually change it. So we did it. I did not want to take the motor out. So anyways, that's it right there, guys. I'm gonna start a car for you guys real quick so I can show you guys that the car is running 100%. Everything is good to go. Boom. Just turn this sucker on. Bada bing, bada boom. Supra. Let's get it. There she is, guys. Look at that baby spin. Sucker off. Now, good to go. Now we're gonna work on this on the next video. Stay tuned. So this, I tried to kind of take out the send it because I want to redo it again, but unfortunately it didn't work. Nothing takes that damn shit out. I tried everything. Special degreaser like from Mars and shit, still didn't work. So I decided to paint it, guys. So I'm gonna take the intercooler out. I'm gonna go ahead and paint it, put it back on, and yeah. And this is still broken. So this week, I'm gonna order new lights for this week. Fortunately, you guys didn't know, the cherry picker dropped on it as I was doing something inside this tight space garage, and there you go. Anyways, I needed new lights anyways. Look how old these were. So I'm gonna get the 97s and up S2s, and then hopefully the rears as well. Well, not this week, but the fronts for sure. To drive the car, then I have to get an alignment, and then yeah, that's where we at, guys. Paint the intercooler. Next video, of course. Here is just done with this, what we was doing with the basically the oil pump itself. All right, guys, so there you go. It took a couple weeks on and off. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it wasn't a one-day thing. Well, to do the job, it was one day, but I had to, you know, since I work every day, it's like I can't work on a car every day, so it's like I have to only do it on Saturdays. But anyways, that's just the way it is. But if you guys did like the video, like, share, subscribe. You know, that would definitely help the channel, please. I do appreciate that. And stay tuned for the next video, which is gonna be just, you know, showing you guys if the intercooler is gonna look good black or not. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyways. I mean, it is what it is. I just want to try a different look for the car. Maybe it might match the hood and the bumper as well. The bumper has a Toyota symbol, but it's black. It's pretty cool. Got a brand new. So anyways, so yeah, you guys stay tuned. Stay blessed. You already know the deal. See you in the next video. Later.